Hey, what's up everyone? This is Maximus here, bringing to you another Casual Matches in a Fog video. This time I'm going to be playing Legion, because I actually have a lot more perks on him, as you can see. And the last time I did a Legion video, it was like only a few bloodwebs past my initial level 51, so I didn't have that much on him. My build for him is going to be Barbecue and Chili, Hex Ruin, Hex the Third Seal, and Sloppy Butcher with Filthy Blade and Stab Wound Study for add-ons, and I'm just doing a Blood Point offering for an offering because I don't have a Black Ward, so I'm going to lose this Stab Wound Study, which feels bad, man. So what changed from my old build on Legion was I decided to put on Third Seal instead of Knockout and Sloppy Butcher instead of Thanatophobia. Thanatophobia just doesn't really do enough to justify using it, and Sloppy Butcher, while people don't really like to heal that much versus Legion, the extra bleeding is very useful in terms of tracking, especially when you do the Moonwalking strat. Third Seal trumps Knockout in the fact that it doesn't get cucked by Bond, Empathy, and Aftercare. Suffocation Pit could be better, but its weakness is that it's a Hex. However, with me using Ruin as well, it might have a second life. Also, Legion can just tag everyone with Third Seal so quickly. So he's probably the killer that makes the most use out of the perk other than Nurse. As for the add-ons, Filthy Blade just makes it take a lot longer to mend, which is definitely necessary. I heard the gen pop, so that's the only reason why I knew this person was over here. But I think they sprint bursted away. Nope. I'm going to wait for them to drop the pallet because they like to do that. Tag you. Nobody... I don't notice anybody else, so I'm just going to go after her anyway. Now I notice. And somebody DC's. Normally I would stop the video here, but I only have one more Stab Wound Study, and I'm just not... I am not in the mood. Especially after waiting this long for fucking Q. No, we're not farming. Well, this is a shame. I wanted like an actual serious match. Stab Wound Study is also so that when combined with Filthy Blade, it makes the ultimate Moonwalking build because they have to mend pretty much immediately. Because if they wait even a little bit to mend, then by the time that they start mending, they're gonna run out of their deep wounds bar. And when they run out of their deep wounds bar, they could be forced into it. They could be forced to go down just by trailing them while not in a chase. Stab you. Now you're my second person with Third Seal. Not really showing the potential of Third Seal right now. I do have a video with, not this build, but I think it was Third Seal Thanatophobia Knockout that I used. Where Third Seal was helping out a lot, and then when it got destroyed, Knockout helped cover it being destroyed. I do not know where the Claudette went. Feels bad. But yeah, look at how long it's taking her to mend. The deep wound bar is completely gone. And it's very likely that she started mending right after the chase ended. I hear this gen being worked on. See a Claudette. I think this is the Claudette that I've... yeah, this is the Claudette that I've already seen before. Which is a little annoying. Actually, wait a minute. No, I didn't see a Claudette. I saw a Kane. Fine, this is fine. So I'm going to wait a little bit for my power to recharge. And also to allow scratch marks to not be a reason why... or lack of scratch marks to be a reason why I just beat somebody. So now, the Moonwalking strat is break the chase here. And then it's either moonwalk or really look down. And then this is where Sloppy Butcher comes into effect. As well as Sabu Study. I barely have to moonwalk at all thanks to Sabu Study. Now, if I was really tryharding because of, like, say, Salad over there didn't DC. If I was really tryharding, I would just slug her and continue searching for the rest. Because everybody's now blinded with third seal. She was around here, made no noise, made no scratch marks. She just used her information over there. Okay. That makes sense. They both went in for the save. And this is also where... I am bad. I am really bad. Amazing. Just boosted gameplay all around. You do not want to drop the pallet that soon against Legion, because a lot of like Legion players who know that they're going up against multiple survivors, they'll just wait for the pallet drop, bait it, and then just vault over the pallet and stab you with their frenzy. However, as a Legion player, mixing up between respecting and just swinging through pallets will definitely catch survivors off guard. I don't see anybody else, so time to hit her. Don't know why she's standing still. She's probably contemplating life. Anyway, I guess this video will just be a proof of concept for my build. I've definitely had success with it, off stream and off recording. But I am not in the mood to farm and deal with it, especially since I do not have any more, whatchamacallit, any more Sabu studies. So that Quentin DC'd kind of really ruined the mood. Amazing. This is also a problem with double blood point events. People who actually want to play the game will then have survivors like this who will just want to farm or do absolutely nothing else and DC immediately, and it just ruins the game. Like, I don't want to farm. I just want to play. Spinning trail behind them a little bit. Like so. And then from here I can actually initiate a chase. But she's too far away. And she falls down due to deep wounds. Well, GG. Sorry I didn't want to farm, guys. The one thing I will say about this build, though, it is insanely risky. First off, they can destroy third seal immediately instead of ruin. Second off, if they destroy both of your perks, which is a very high if, you're pretty much fucked for the rest of the game. Because then you're just playing with barbecue, chili, and sloppy butcher on Legion. GG. Just DCs. That wasn't him pulling out his Ethernet cord. That, you heard the swoosh. You heard the freaking death sound. That's him literally either pulling the plug or pressing escape, quit game, and then confirming to quit the game. which again is just not fun for anyone involved. Anyway, this has been another Casual Matches in Fog video. Honestly, this might be the only killer that I ever play at this point, because I'm starting to get really annoyed with DBD in general, and last year is just way too good. I love that game. Even with last year's bugginess and the balance issues revolving around library, as well as maybe the scrap values of some of the items like the shocker and the pipe bomb and the mollies and helmets. Those 4 things in general probably should require more scrap, but other than that, I am really loving Last Year of the Nightmare, and it's definitely helped fill the void that was left by the last patch of Dead by Daylight. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. This is Maximus signing out. Have a good one.